Hello and welcome everyone, I am Ducky Obrien, and today I'll be going over a game called Lake. Lake was developed by Gamious, it was published by Whitehorn Digital and Gamious, and it'll be releasing onto the Xbox One, Series S, Series X, the PlayStation 4, the Switch, and the PC on September 1st, 2021. Can't believe it's September already, boy time flies. And the current MSRP is $19.99. Now, I don't think I saw the actual release for the PlayStation 4. It might be coming out later, but I did see it listed somewhere. Anyways, as always, the exact consoles, the release dates, and pricing will vary from region to region and platform to platform. Why don't we get into it? This is a narrative-driven game. You are playing as a coder lady who goes to her old hometown because your dad retires as the village's mail delivery person. You're taking over for like a week. And it's a very slow narrative game where you're interacting with the villagers and getting to know them as you're delivering their mail. Now, I don't know if there's a twist or not. I've only played about 2 hours of the game, but you're working on, I believe, an OS called Added, or a software called Added. Let's let this play out.
Hello?
Meredith, Steve. Hope I didn't wake you up. I just came home and was wondering if everything worked out alright.
Hi, Steve. Yes, we made the deadline.
I'm gonna boost the volume a little bit.
That's awesome. I feel so bad you couldn't make it.
Hope you guys had a nice Labor Day party.
Oh, yes. I mean, the band was great, and Mike fell in the pool. Oh, and then Roy got really sick. No, wait, Brian. And then he fell in the pool, too. No, Roy. Wait. Well, I'll tell you all about it at work tomorrow afternoon.
I won't be there for 2 weeks, remember?
Oh, wait, yeah, but do you really have to? 2 weeks is a lifetime.
Yeah, Steve, I really have to. But I will continue testing for Addit.
Oh, okay, right, awesome.
You know, I better get some sleep now. My plane leaves early in the morning.
Okay, Meredith, have a wonderful flight. I'll talk to you soon.
Look at that laptop though. So clunky.
Thanks so much for picking me up, Mr. Coleman.
Mr. Coleman? Please, just call me Frank. We're colleagues now, after all.
Well, okay, Frank. Thanks so much for making time for me on Labor Day.
No problem, Meredith. Postal workers always have each other's back. Your dad helped me dozens of times whenever I was in a bit of a pickle.
Well, I hope I can fill his shoes. He hardly ever missed a day.
I'm sure you'll do great. You know what? While we're en route, why don't we deliver some mail in our beautiful little lake town?
And show me the ropes? Sure.
All right then, get ready to roll.
I really like the graphics of this game. I like the music too. That's a loud. And Lord again.
This lake, it's always more beautiful than I remember it.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of driving around it. And there's our first stop.
Okay, sir, what's the plan?
Delivering mail is like a walk in the park, with mailboxes. Take this bag, walk to the mailbox, and insert the mail.
The animations look a little bit lackluster, but I do like the graphics. The gameplay is a little lackluster too, but I do like the narrative. I like the setting and I like the
Nothing too difficult,
the
right?
dialogue.
I think I should be able to face the challenge.
Ha, I bet. Didn't you go to MIT?
Yeah. I left here from Massachusetts 22 years ago.
Shouldn't you get a job in computers then? That's really booming right now.
Well, actually,
Hold that thought. We just arrived at our next address. It's a package this time, so you'll have to get it out of the back.
I wanted to go to MIT. That was like my dream college. Oh, did I get the package? Yeah. There we go. I don't know why it didn't pick it up. But back when I was in high school, that was a long time ago, I only applied to, I think, 3 colleges. MIT, which was my dream college.
alright. I'll leave it on the doorstep.
U of I, which was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get in. And then if I didn't, I think like I applied to like a local community tech school.
You're getting the hang of it. So, where were we? Computers. Should I buy one?
Well, it depends on what you want to use it for.
Bookkeeping. I always make a mess of my tax returns. Can't a computer do that for me?
Sure, there are programs for that, but you'll still have to put in some work yourself.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I'll bug you about it another time. Our next address is right around the corner.
I really like the dialogue in this game because I played some games where
There's no place
the
like
dialogue
home.
was terrible.
Sure isn't. Can't wait to get home either. The Mets are playing the Giants.
Oh, before I get out, what time do I start tomorrow?
7 a.m. sharp. Just check in at the post office.
Okay, Frank. See you tomorrow.
Adios.
I really like the dialogue because it feels like actual people talking. So there was a game I played, I think it was called Seed of Life. I like that game, don't get me wrong, but the dialogue in that game was terrible because the main character was just merely narrating what was going on. Like there would be 2 spaceships, right, and then one was flying close. I'd be like, oh look, that spaceship was flying real close, and I'm like, I can see that, you don't have to tell me. So they, instead of like building up the character as an individual and using that opportunity to inject some character in there, some charisma, some personality of any type, it was just so lame and tacked on because it was like, oh, it would narrate what was happening and it would tell us what to do next. They're like, oh, maybe I should go do this. And I'm like, oh man, that's not how you use dialogue. I hate it when movies do that as well. But like this game, it feels like just people talking, and it can be a hit or miss depending on whether you're not interested in the subject, you know, like an actual conversation. If you're talking to someone or you're listening into 2 people having a conversation and they're talking about something you have no interest in, you kind of tune out, right? Or if you're interested, then you listen, and then you might even jump in. This game is the same way. So at least what little I played, the conversation felt natural.
Hi, Meredith. I just wanted to let you know
Relatively
that Dad
speaking.
and I landed safely. The Florida weather is all they said it would be. I'll call again soon. One more thing. The freezer's stuffed with food, and there's blueberry pie in the fridge. Bye.
Meredith, it's Steve. I didn't get the chance to say it earlier, but thanks so much for being a trooper. I know you had other plans for Labor Day weekend, but nailing the deadline for Added 87 could very well be the most important milestone in our company's history. Enjoy your well-deserved time off. Don't get too used to it. Just kidding. Or am I? I'll talk to you later.
This guy's annoying. I'm on vacation, bro. Leave me alone. You know? Let me rest.
Good morning, Meredith. Ready for your first day?
Good morning, Frank. Ready to rock.
It's a great day to be on the road. I already filled up the mailbag in the truck, so you're good to go. Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's a map in the cabin, in case you get lost.
Lost? Me?
Bon voyage!
Yeah, I like it. So you can pick different dialogue choices. I'm not sure if it has an impact on the gameplay, but if you notice, every line of dialogue is voice acted. Most of the voice acting is pretty good. There's one, the old cat lady, which I think seems a little bit forced. It seems like one of the voice actors were pulling double duty and trying to act like an old lady, you know. Okay, let me see. What is this address? If you look at the minimap on the left-hand side...
Where's the package?
Oh, it doesn't tell me the address. I was very confused. I don't know what address this is. This one?
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
It usually tells you the address on the minimap. I think this one is bugged. Okay, let's do a 7. Perfect.
Can I help you?
Hello, here's today's mail.
New in town. Your face looks familiar.
Well, I grew up here and then left for college 22 years ago.
22 years ago, back when they called me Nancy Sinatra instead of Nancy Reagan. So now you're back, huh? I know what it's like.
You do?
It's best not to feel bad about it. Only a few people ever really make it. I wonder if it's gonna rain today. It's been raining a lot lately.
Is that cigarette blurred out? Anyways, yeah, it's kind of neat, you know, like people thinking that you failed because you came back, or that lady specifically, and like, I didn't fail, I'm just here temporarily, you know. The small town dynamics. Let's see, where is this? Mailbox is over there. Yeah, it got a little bit rough for me figuring out where exactly I was supposed to go because the minimap's a little bit. It kind of looks all the same.
This is the old Sugarman place, but the envelope says McGill. Must have moved away.
Okay, which one should I go to first? We'll get the package and swing all the way around. Yeah, I like the scenery.
Actually enjoying this.
Me too, lady. Me too. I love the scenery. It's a very chill game. It's not something that I want to play all the time or for a long period of time, but when I'm kind of burnt out and I just want to chillax, this game is perfect for that. Also, there's some lack in production, like there's no physics when you run into stuff, you know, like yeah. That's okay though. Moe's Diner.
And there's Stan's Diner. Wait, it's called Moe's Diner now?
If you look at the mini-map on the lower left-hand corner, it says 500 Lake Road. So you know which package to grab.
Meredith Weiss? As I live and breathe. Come here, hon. Now, let me look at you. My, oh my. A few lines here and there, and the occasional gray hair. But by gosh, it's you, all right?
Wow! Maureen! Long time no see. I feel so old.
Oh, don't be like that now. It suits you. Age only makes a person more distinguished, is what I always say. To the mirror. Now come here. Tell me everything.
Okay, one quick drink then.
I know you're busy, hon. Little Bird told me all about your temporary mail job already. News goes around pretty quickly around here. So, coffee? Something stronger? I warn you, I will not take no for an answer.
It's like I'm 17 again, Maureen.
In that case, you're welcome, honey. 2 coffee, coming right up. And 1 piece of blueberry pie, if I remember correctly. You had one almost every afternoon after school at one point.
Oh, you know me too well, Maureen.
Always have, always will. Ashley, 1 blueberry pie. And Ashley, could you keep an eye on the bar for me for a bit? I'm gonna take my break now. You're a real trooper. Ashley? Oh, sweet Mary, what are you doing? Is everything okay, hon? Oh, Lord have mercy.
Ooh, that didn't sound good.
Honestly! First the roof and now this? Ugh, that poor kid is like a disaster magnet. I'm sorry, Meredith. Looks like I've got my hands full for a bit. Next time, I want to hear everything, you hear? Don't be a stranger now.
Don't be a stranger now. I love this. This is it's like watching an interactive film. That's what it feels like. Now, it's not for everyone. But personally, I enjoy games like this every once in a while, if it's well done. I think for a video game, for it to be a pure game, it has to have some sort of mechanic that you can master. No matter how simple or small it is, I think that differentiates a game from anything else, like a book or a movie. For a movie, you're pretty much a passive consumer. You're just watching what happens on the screen, and it shows you exactly what's going on. For a book, it's a little bit more active in that it only has words and it paints the picture, and then you imagine everything with your imagination, so you create the world and the characters.
Mighty Ambrose River.
For a game though, the fun part about the game is you're actively having control and agency in that world, and that is what separates a game from all these other forms of medium, in my opinion. So when a game takes away control or agency, it becomes closer to a movie or a book, and that's not a bad thing either. I'm glad there are different types of games, because the more games we have, the more games we'll be able to play in the future. It'll keep evolving as well, so that's a good thing. That doesn't mean you have to like it or play every sort of game. Here's a crazy cat lady. She is very annoying. What? It didn't pick it up. Is this bugging out on me? What is going on right now? Okay, yeah, it's a little bit.
Hello there, big cuddly guy.
It's a little bit janky at times. I wish the walk speed was a little bit faster.
Oh, look, Genevieve, a new mailman.
See this?
Hello there. What's
This feels
your
like
name,
someone
then?
pulled double duty and played like an older character.
Hi, Miss Jenkins, right? I'm Meredith. Meredith Weiss?
Weiss, of course. You're Emily's girl, aren't you? This is Meryl Weiss, Genevieve. She used to live in town years and years ago.
22 years to be exact, but who's counting?
Has it been that long? That's almost 2 Genevieves ago. Calm down, Genevieve. You're going to live forever. She isn't, but shh.
I beg to differ, lady.
You remember me, don't you?
How could I forget Miss Mildred Jenkins? And her cats, of course. Seems like they've multiplied.
Yes, I do like cats. Is that such a crime? So what if I have slightly more of them than I used to? Like Genevieve here, and Thomas, and Oliver. Anyway, did you have a package for me then?
Yes. Here you go.
Ah, thank you, dear. Looks like another gift from my son. Still doing everything to get into my good graces, except actually drop by.
Like if you pick the bear option, she's like, "How dare you look at my package? What about privacy, etc., etc." I'm like, "Lady, you can clearly tell it's a bear." Let's see what happens. I said, "I'm sure he means well," and then she's just like a negative Nancy dude.
Yeah, a teddy bear is a poor substitute for a real hug, that's for sure.
Bit of a nosy posy.
Ah, there.
I know Frank would never
No, she said
feel
that.
up the packages.
I apologize. I didn't mean to pry, Miss Jenkins.
Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Run along, dear. Give Emily my best.
What
Goodbye,
an
Miss
annoying
Jenkins.
person.
Genevieve?
So I'm not gonna get to show it because I'm gonna end soon, but like there is a side quest where one of our cats is feeling sick and you take it to the dude, the fisherman guy, and it turns out that she's been feeding her
In a
cats
few days,
cupcakes.
I won't even need that map.
So the cat ate too many cupcakes and now had indigestion, and then the guy's like, "I gotta put it on a strict diet." I was like, "Lady, what are you doing? Feeding him cupcakes to the point where they get sick, you know?" Anyways, that's a neat little side quest. Okay, there you go. Now we're grabbing the package. It's weird.
Hi there. I've got some mail for this address.
You're not Frank.
Luckily, I don't think a mustache would suit me.
Haha, real funny. But that doesn't explain why Frank gave you the keys for the goose.
The goose?
Yes, your white and wobbly van, duh. I'm Lori, I'm Providence Oaks' mechanic. And I'm the one who keeps the goose running.
Well, Thomas is my father. Does that count?
Thomas! Yes, that surely counts. My father has been teaching me since the day I was born. There is no one better in PO than me. And I have to get back to work now. But I suppose you may drive the goose. On one condition. If there's ever anything wrong with it, you bring it back to me, yes?
Alright, I promise.
Good! Perfect. Did Frank tell you about the radio?
No?
It currently only receives the local station. Plus, sometimes it cuts out altogether. If that happens, just give it a big old bang on the dashboard and that should fix it right up. I'm working on it, I promise.
Okay, thanks, Lori.
No problem, Miss W.
Alright, also I think you can romance people. There's like a lumberjack, a girl at the video rental place. I don't know if anything happens with those people, but... Wait, where is this place?
Where was Bear?
Did I passed it by, okay. I like the radio station in this game. I like the music. Wait, where is this place? Oh, I have to go around. I have to go around this way. Whatever.
Oh, right, Bear Creek, near the old lumber yard.
There's a new face.
A rare sight for a secluded lumberjack?
Yeah, last time I saw a human being was about 6 years ago.
6 years?
I am here to deliver mail, and I come in peace. I'm Meredith.
Thank you. I'm Robert. I hope the peace will be everlasting. Let's see what's inside. Oh, what the?
That doesn't sound good.
Crap. That's what it sounds like. Bull crap. Freshly baked bull crap.
Hey, the sound can't be worse than the smell.
I'm sorry, but I have to take a better look at this. Have a nice day.
Okay. I wonder if we can flip the mail van over.
This is close to where I had my first kiss.
Really? In the woods? So at the end of every day, you just drive back to the post office and you pull up, and it ends it. Why isn't it giving me the option to say end day? Oh, do I have to walk in? Oh, it just does it. Wow, why am I running into so many bugs today? You just say end day, you know? Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's Mom. How are you? How's the job?
Hi, Mom. I'm doing great. It's so relaxing to be outside and drive around.
That's great to hear. Dad says it's strange not having to drive the truck anymore.
I can imagine that. How is Dad? Can he handle all this freedom?
Don't get me started. He went on 2 fishing boat trips already. And then there's the late night poker with his new buddies. Oh, I'm almost out of coins. I'm calling from a bar and Dad's ordering a margarita again. Talk soon.
Let's see what's on TV tonight.
Previously on Bon Appetit.
Has anyone seen Henri?
Yeah, he's in the kitchen, unpacking the new tableware.
Henri! Did someone call me?
So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. That should give you guys an idea what the game is like. You're just driving around and then you're talking to people, and there are like little side things that happen. For example, if you talk to the girl at the video rental place, she'll come over and then give you this idea of giving people a portable VCR player plus some movies she thinks they will like for free, and you drop them off, and then it's like advertising for the store. So yeah, I think they did a great job of making it feel like you're watching a movie almost. It's very immersive, and it feels like it's real people talking to each other. Again, it depends on if you can relate to the conversation or not. If you can't relate to it, then you'll be like, oh, this feels a little awkward or fake or whatever. But the thing is, it felt like real people talking. And I love to see that, because well done dialogue is a thing. It seems to be an art that is slowly disappearing. Like, all this dialogue that we have now, even in movies, it's just like, oh, this is what's happening. It treats the audience as being too dumb to figure out what's going on, even though you're showing them on screen what's going on. So please don't do that, because it makes it feel very shallow. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there. Hopefully that gave you guys an idea what the game is like. It's a very slow build, you know, you just gotta keep playing it. I don't know what happens at the end. I didn't beat it yet, but I'm curious. Anyways, if you got any questions, comments, things you'd like to see or for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, hope you guys are staying safe and seeing out there. And I will catch you guys next time.
Good morning, Providence Oaks. We're starting the day as we always do, with a PO positive or pet peeve, followed by the weather.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Dale, what's it gonna be?
It's a positive all the way, Jack. I went to Moe's Diner yesterday, and I don't think I've ever had blueberry pie that tasted so good.
Thank you much, Dale. That makes me want to get a piece right now. But the weather's first. We'll start off sunny.
I want to see if I can drive off.
Today.
Anyways, catch you guys next time.
Now?